The role of a project manager is significant and demanding in organizations to drive changes in their current states that arise in the form of need. Needs can arise in various forms. They can include competitive forces, material issues, political changes, market demand, economical changes, customer requests, stakeholder demands, legal requirements, business process improvements, strategic opportunity, social need, and environmental considerations. Organizations initially undergo feasibility studies on these needs to understand their nature and the benefits they can yield. The study helps organizations to make suitable decisions on whether to implement those needs into ideas in the form of projects. Business case and benefits management plan documents are produced as part of the ideation phase or pre-project phase. When the project charter is created and formally signed, it marks the beginning of a project phase. The project life cycle is the tenure of the project from end to end. Project life cycle contains initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and control, and closure as 5 different stages of a project. Projects are temporary endeavors that are undertaken to create a unique product, service, or result. Project management is the application of knowledge, skills, tools, and techniques to project activities and resources to manage the project effectively and efficiently. Organizations which perform project implementation are called performing organization. Project managers who are part of the performing organization are responsible and accountable for the success of the project and its delivery. Project managers are expected to possess leadership skills, interpersonal and team management skills such as resolving conflicts, involve in decision-making, motivate the team, maintain project communications, and facilitate meetings. Roles in project management are vast, starting from project coordinators to project assistants and junior project managers on the entry level. At a higher leadership position, there are senior project managers, program managers, portfolio managers. On the mid-senior level, directors of project management, vice presidents of project management, chief project officers, and chief executive officers. Like any profession, project management also provides guiding principles as code of ethics that reflect moral conduct in the project environment. The 12 principles are stewardship, team, stakeholders, value, systems thinking, leadership, tailoring, quality, complexity, risk, adaptability and resiliency, and change. Value, which can be understood as the worth or importance, is often tagged to reflect in the deliverables that are produced from projects. When organizations adopt principles as work culture, the principles act as guidelines to the project manager, the project team, and the project environment such that the organization ensures value and success in every delivery it creates. The 4 values that can be interconnected with principles are respect, responsibility, fairness, and honesty. These qualities are expected to be reflected in every planning, every action, every task, every implementation, and every decision being made in the organization. Performance domains in project management are the primary areas of focus required for measuring success in a project. Performance domains include stakeholders, team, development approach and life cycle, planning, project work, delivery, measurement, and uncertainty. As projects are unique, their requirements are also unique, which calls for tailoring. Tailoring involves customized selection and adjustment of multiple project factors such as tailoring of processes, principles, resources, requirements, tools and techniques, and delivery methods. The principle of stewardship guides the project manager and the project team towards responsibility, integrity, care, trustworthiness, and compliance. The principle of team facilitates collaborative project team environments. The principle of stakeholders emphasizes the importance of engaging stakeholders proactively for better value delivery. The principle of value inculcates a focus on the success of a project. The principle of systems thinking entails a holistic view of how project parts interact with each other and with external systems. The principle of leadership demonstrates effective leadership that promotes project success and contributes to positive project outcomes. The principle of tailoring is about designing the project development approach in the context of the project, its objectives, stakeholders, governance, and the environment. The principle of quality mainly focuses on the quality of the deliverable and its alignment with the project objectives. The principle of complexity helps the project manager and the project team to evaluate and navigate project complexities to reduce the issues and their impact on the project objectives. The principle of risk evaluates exposure to both positive and negative risks and helps the project manager and the team to minimize the negative risks and maximize the positive risks. The principle of adaptability and resiliency builds the ability to respond to changing conditions and the ability to absorb impacts and to recover quickly from a failure. The principle of change is a structured approach that helps individuals, groups, and the organization to transition from current state to future state. Projects can operate independently or as part of a program or as part of a portfolio. A program is a group of interrelated projects that are managed and executed together to achieve benefits. A portfolio is a collection of projects, programs, and operations that are managed together to achieve strategic business objectives. Project Management Office, or PMO, is a unit or department that defines, maintains, and governs project management standards within an organization. There are multiple types of PMO such as supportive, directive, controlling, strategic, enterprise, and virtual. Organizational Project Management, or OPM, is a framework that integrates various components of an organization such as projects, programs, portfolio, and operates such that they collaborate towards value creation and benefits realization.